the basic premise of the program today, the Wide Awake Club, essentially is to help businesses that do good mean business. You know, in itself was a difficult thing for us to come up with as a proposition, but we knew that businesses or organisations that want to do well need to take a business-like approach to their communications and how they go about selling what they do. And if you're doing good things, let the world know about it. Obviously, we know that's a massive obstacle to any organisation, to any individual, letting them explaining the best part of their personality, the best part of their brand. And we wanted to make the word brand not be a dirty word, and for it to mean something to all of these different organisations, and for them to kind of understand good practice. And that's essentially what today was about, is seeing how the best organisations go about doing their good work. So that's why we're here.
Yeah, no, so Orange Rockcorps, they're a brilliant example, because they use the idea of branding and communications as a commercial organisation would, and they apply it to what they're doing, and essentially they're a charity. But if you spoke to, I would say, probably 9 out of 10 young people under the age of 25, if you said Orange Rockcorps or Rockcorps6 in itself, they'll know what you're talking about. And I think that sort of, as they say, market penetration is amazing, really. And it's not like they have loads of budget. They do work with obviously Orange and other sponsors, but the main thing of why they're so brilliant is about the idea. That's what they do. They have a very simple strap line. Young people know what they're about very simply by knowing that, and to get young people motivated and actually giving those 4 hours of work, and then obviously they get the ticket afterwards. But as Mel said earlier, sometimes kids are not even really that bothered about.
It's a Brucey bonus.
Yeah, it is a Brucey bonus, and that's amazing to motivate that, and that's really down to good communication. We can't stress it enough about how they do that, and that's why I said we invite them here today to just share how they do what they do, and I think they did. And
did it fantastically.
Yeah, they did. No, we're really happy. Yeah. We're really happy of how it turned out today and stuff. However, people didn't eat enough croissants, but
I'm going to make up.
We're gonna eat loads later, so that's the plan. But
just to add one thing, they've kind of changed the face of what it means to be a charitable organisation. Because if you ask most young people, they wouldn't even think of them as a charity. They're just an organisation that they want to do stuff with. Yeah. They just happen to be a charitable organisation, So the outcomes are charitable, but the brand in itself has an amazing payoff and engagement with young people. So it becomes just something that they have a love for. And I don't think a lot of organisations feel that they can have that place in the heart of young people. They think that's exclusive to Nike and Adidas. No, it's not. It can be you too if you go about speaking to them in the right way. So that's
what, they made volunteering sexy, basically. Exactly. That's what they've done. So we could commend them.
Can I ask you one question as well? Yeah. Slightly away from the kind of point or the surface point of this session, what's the knock-on effect and the importance for 20% extra in running these sessions?
Okay, that's very interesting. Very good question. Several, actually. What it does in a strategic sense for 20% extra, it also established us. We're a new business ourselves. We've only been going for about 18 months. And we're not from this sector traditionally, so it's a whole new ball ground for us. Ball ground? I've done that. I know, because I always do this, I mix words up. But anyway, that's the one. Ball game for us. So basically, to establish ourselves in this market, for people to understand who we are, what we do, and again, how what we do. This has been a brilliant platform to kind of do that and establish ourselves, really. And it also works as a marketing tool, quite frankly. I think any events that organisations do are generally good marketing tools, and for us as well, why it's interesting, because it plays to our strengths, which is us, basically, as we're growing, as in we've got our first apprentice, which is Jade. Yes. But in the sense of course.
Well, if it's not us, then neither is it.
No, but in the sense of it's about people. Business is about people. It's about relationships and connections. That is essentially what it is, and so it gives us a chance to actually meet people and as I say, communicate what we're doing. So
they can learn about us, learn that we know what we're talking about and actually like what we're talking about, and hopefully like us, in itself makes us possibly good people to work with. And we wanted to bring down a lot of people that we thought it would be good to hopefully work with in the future. And we want to see these organisations do well. We'd like to do well with them. You know? So it's a mutual back scratching exercise going on. So that's basically it.
Yeah.